Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today we are going thrifting, finally. Hey guys, so we're going thrifting today and I'm so excited. It's been a hot minute since I've been thrifting in a physical store. Filming the intro here because my mom and I are actually sharing a car at the moment. I just figured I would film it here, it would be easier. But we are going thrifting and I'm so freaking excited. So I have a thrift list as I usually do, and essentially today's goal is to do some Cottagecore, Austencore, Royalty Core sort of thrifting. And of course, it wouldn't be a me video without, you know, some sort of academia type of thing or some sort of Harry Potter type of thing too. So I will always be on the lookout for something that reminds me of Harry Potter or is like blatantly Harry Potter. And then also there are a couple of dark academia things or just academia things that I still want to find that I haven't, i.e. trousers, brown or black, preferably dark brown. A brown cardigan is on my list. I know it's getting warmer and cardigans might not be worn as much, but I like wearing cardigans around the house just the same, no matter what time of year it is. So a brown cardigan. Some other things are like pastel cardigans for like that sort of cottagecore type of thing. Any type of midi length dress, preferably something that's vintage, sort of cottagecore or royalty core inspired, or dark academia inspired would be cool. Pinafores. I'm feeling a little bit nervous. I like something in my soul and bones is telling me it's gonna be a weird thrift day. So we'll see how it goes. It might not be that great of a success, but I'm excited to go nonetheless. So let's, I guess, head out to the thrift store and see what we can find. Okay, we're trying something new here. I have a headphone in, so hopefully we don't pick up the audio from like everywhere and the audio is okay in here. But so I know I said I wasn't gonna buy shoes, but tell me these aren't the cutest things you've ever seen. I feel like I'm gonna try them on, but these are giving me a Cinderella moment. They just look like glass slippers. Obviously they're not, but they look like it. They're like an acrylic shoe. They're my size, so I think I might just try them on over my sock and see if they work. I honestly just saw them on accident, so we'll see how it goes, but I think those are super cute. I also said I wasn't gonna buy any bags, and I do see some bags in here that I think would be really cute for like the academia aesthetic, so I might just show them to you, but I'm not gonna buy any because I don't need any, so yeah. Okay, first of all, this is super cute for like light academia, very cute. There's also like, oh, just a ton of just brown leathers and black leathers, all of which would be really good for a dark academia look. Okay, so there's just like a ton of people in here today. So I'm sort of doing my routine like a little bit backwards. So we're gonna start in the fabric section, I think, because there's no one over here. So I'm gonna look through the fabrics and see if I find things that I'm gonna like for either making clothes or for my Etsy shop. I already see something that is very pretty, so I'm gonna look at that further. I even more so like this one, and just see if there's enough fabric to make a piece of clothing out of this. I don't know what they are, so yeah, I'm just gonna look down. This is really cute, but it's super see-through. I would definitely need to line it with something, and I just think it's not going to be the move. Okay, also imagine this as like a set. So this pillowcase turned into like a tube top, and then the sheet turned into like a skirt. I feel like that would be super cute. Also not something that I would probably wear, but that would be something I could definitely see like a Depop seller selling or something like that. I just suddenly got overwhelmed with how many people are in here, so I put on my second mask. I did bring two with me. I'm also halfway vaccinated, so that's something. So hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully bringing the headphones was the right choice. But I'm just currently in the pants and long sleeve shirt section. Now it is getting cooler, and I know like long sleeve shirts might not necessarily be the thing that I need right now, but I figured I would look anyway, just in case. You never know. Sometimes you find things that you'll like, and you know you'll like them in a different season. Not gonna lie, I saw this from a distance and got really excited thinking it was like a puff sleeve shirt. And if you guys watched last week's video, you would have seen that I bought a puff sleeve shirt from H&M that doesn't fit. I'm gonna try to alter it, but I was like, oh my gosh, I just found a new one, but it has like a weird neckline thing. So we're gonna pass on that. This is not quite what I'm looking for. Oh my gosh, this is very cute. I feel like if this were in white, This would be like my Jane Austen shirt of dreams. On to the skirt section. I don't think I really need any more neutrals, but I did have on my list, I actually don't have a black midi skirt anymore. The one I thrifted a long time ago wasn't exactly what I was looking for, so maybe a new one of those. And then just like a lot of pastel colors, and I would also really love to get an orange one. So I'm gonna look right now. I'm in like sort of the neutrals and like pinks, blues, and greens and purples. So I'm gonna look at those and see if I find anything just from like a quick glance. Doesn't look like I am, but you never know until you dig through it. Okay, this is honestly a really cute skirt, but I don't think I'd ever wear it. But it's a really cute like summery skirt. Oh, if I were a size 10, this would be coming home with me. This is gorgeous. This collar is beautiful, but I almost think that it's impossible this is gonna be. It's so pretty though. If this ain't cottagecore, I don't know what it is. This is like double layered. It's got like these pretty embroidery bits with like flowers. So pretty and flowy. It's a very, very pale pastel yellow. I'm not sure it's coming up on camera very well, but it's a really beautiful yellow color. And it's a plus size piece, which in my particular Goodwill, I don't often find. So that's a really cool thing to find. It's in a 2X, and it looks like it probably is a 2X. So that's really pretty. Another thing that I really like is this sort of overall pinafore looking dress. It's a bit too long. Part of me is like, get it and shorten it, because I feel like I would wear it if I got it and shortened it. So I might put it in my cart for now. Gotta be honest, not really finding a lot in terms of like royalty cores. It's like kind of expected, right? Ooh, but this though, could this work? This is so pretty. It's like an off the shoulder dress. Cool length. I think we have found the royalty core section. What the heck? This is like a Game of Thrones dress if I ever saw one. Ooh, this is giving me Bridgerton vibes. Now, I don't love the color, but this is definitely a Regency inspired silhouette. It's like a really high bust line. Super cute. It hits the ground, it's A-line. It just is not a dress that I would ever wear. I'm gonna put it back. I forgot to say one thing I want to look for along here is a Greco-Roman bust. I want to see if I can find one. It seems pretty unlikely in my opinion, but I'm gonna try anyway. Okay, so I've gathered a couple of cute little cottagecore things in the home decor section I just found. I'm getting this. This is so cute. It's got some chips on it, but I think it gives it some charm. And I think it'll look so great with my cottage teapot. So this is super cute. This will go really nicely in my future kitchen. I'm getting that. But then these two I thought were really cute. This vase in the back. This little bunny with the little tulip hat on is so cute. These little angels I thought also worked really well for cottagecore with the little flower crowns. This here, and also this is so beautiful. It literally looks like ancient artwork. So pretty. I have nowhere to put something like this, but I kind of want to get it. It's only $4.25, and part of me feels like I can find somewhere to put it. It's just so pretty. But since I don't know where I'm going to put it, I think I'm going to leave it for someone who will love it and give it a good proper home. Also, this is giving me dark academia vibes. This is a candle wax burner, I think. Very cute. Super cute. Oh my gosh, if I had a place to put these are brass wall sconce candle holders. This is the most dark academia thing I've ever seen in my whole life. That's so pretty. Okay guys, it is the next day and I'm going to show you guys all the things. I'm going to start with the home decor type of items that I got first, and then we'll do the clothes afterwards. And I figure for the home decor stuff, I can sit down and show it to you guys. And then for the clothes, instead of like sitting down and showing it to you guys and then putting overlays of how I styled it, I'm just going to do videos while I'm trying things on, showing you guys how I've decided to style it. So I won't be sitting down, I'll just be like wearing the actual pieces. Hopefully that makes sense. If not, just keep watching and we'll figure it out. But let's start with the home decor stuff. So as I was moseying around the home decor section, I saw this cute little basket. This is the cutest thing ever. I have a bit of a picnic basket obsession, I think, but I'm not mad about it. It is super, super cute. This is like the most cottagecore thing I've ever seen in my life, and I couldn't leave it there. It was just too cute to stay. It is a bit aged, but I think that gives it some character. I do in fact think that the creamier color of the lace and the ribbon is like how they were. Like, I don't think that they were like stark or pure white, but the creamier tone in the gingham pattern, it does look like maybe that's like from age, from like wear and tear. But nonetheless, I thought this was so freaking cute. I did disinfect everything, by the way. I wiped down the wood with Clorox wipes, and then I sprayed down the fabric with a fabric disinfectant spray. So everything has in fact been washed. So this was originally $4.25, but it was half off because it was the blue tag day. And so that makes this $2.12, which is so freaking good. Okay, this next thing is perhaps my favorite thing from the entire haul, and it is this pasta jar here. Now, I actually recently purchased a vintage teapot from the 1980s that's in the shape of a cabin, and it has some really similar techniques on it to how this one was made. So like the stippling on here for like the vines going up it, the way that it's painted, and it just looks like so pretty and hand done. But I absolutely love this. This is a very tall building and you can hold pasta in it. So the little top comes off and you put spaghetti or maybe like angel hair pasta better or fettuccine. You could put that in here. So I was so excited for this. I freaked out when I saw it. I couldn't leave it behind. This was also 50% off. So I got this for $2 and 49 cents as well. Thinking ahead to October, the best time of the year, I saw this cute little tea light holder and I couldn't leave it there. If you guys didn't know, the fall is my favorite time of year. I am a pumpkin spice babe, and yeah, I'm obsessed with all things Halloween and pumpkins and fall. And so I saw this and I knew I had to get it. It feels like it was made for me. It is just a bunch of different pumpkins and barrels that you can put a little tea light in each one. So I just thought this was super cute. This will be really cute decor for the fall. And also, I mean, if you wanted to use it all year long, who freaking cares, you know? Live your best life. So yeah, this one's just like one little pumpkin, or one massive pumpkin. This one has a ton of little pumpkins in a barrel, and then this is just like a crate, it looks like, that you can put a little tea light in. And I just thought this would be super cute for the autumnal season, which is sadly too far away. The next bits of decor that I got are 2 brass candlestick holders. These are the most dark academia things I've ever seen in my life. I couldn't not get these, you know? Like, I saw them, they were kind of pricey for like each candlestick. I think I paid $3.50, I think. $3.25. Yeah, so each candlestick was $3.25, which felt like a bit much for an individual candlestick, but they do appear to be real brass. There is some tarnishing on here, but my mom was helping me look up some instructions on how to best clean tarnished brass. So I'm gonna do like a deep clean of these and try to, you know, fix some of the tarnishing up. I picked these up and I am so excited. I'm gonna put probably short candlesticks in them because I don't trust myself with like super long ones, but especially now that candlesticks are like super popular and you can get some really cool, interesting looking ones, I think I might want to pick up some like mustard colored ones to put in here. I think that would look really cute. I do understand that my room is like pink and sort of bright and like very girly, but I think that it'd be kind of fun to just sort of mash my different aesthetics together even in my room. It's already something I do in my fashion sense, so I think it would be fun to sort of mash the different aesthetics together. Okay, and then the last thing before we jump into like the actual clothes, I did get a pair of shoes. Yes, I do remember I said I didn't want to get shoes this year, but I gave myself the exception because these are heels and I don't really own heels, so So I picked up these. I saw them and they were just giving me like my Cinderella moment of dreams. Now they are pretty beaten up, and therefore they were in like they're called like in the bin shoes or something. So these were $3. They were only $3, which is not bad at all. I have, again, like I said, sanitized them. Now this is what needs to happen for these to actually be wearable. So apparently they make these sole things that you can buy separately. So I do need to buy one for here, and then I also need to buy one for here because this is missing over here as well. The inside also, this part is missing on both of these. Personally, I don't think that's going to be a problem, but if I do find that it is annoying, I might probably just put some felt there. I can just cut out a piece of felt and that would mitigate that issue. But I just thought these were super, super cute, and for $3, I think they're going to be pretty easy to fix, and they were giving me a Cinderella glass slipper moment. And yeah, honestly, I didn't find a lot in terms of like royalty core, but I feel like paired with the right stuff, and once these are completely fixed, these can definitely be like a Cinderella shoe, could definitely work for like a sort of royalty core type of outfit if you wanted it to. The heel is so interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen anything in this shape before. It's just like rounded like that. Once I do get to fix them, I'm probably gonna wear these a ton in the spring and summer. So now let's move into the clothes. I'm going to show you guys all the things I got. We're gonna just style the pieces together, and hopefully everything fits. Okay, for this first look here, we've got on this lavender cardigan. I really, really love this color, and I think this is maybe one of 3 pieces of clothing in my wardrobe that are anywhere even like close to this color family. I don't wear a ton of purple just in general, not because I don't like it, because purple is definitely a color I really, really love, but I just don't wear a ton of it for whatever reason. But either way, really, really excited about this cardigan. This is from the brand. This is from the brand Requirements. It's in a size extra large. It fits probably, I would even say probably more oversized than an extra large. Extra large, like I am on average a medium to extra large, which is basically an average of large. So this fits like very oversized. So I would say this probably fits more like a 1X, but it's super cute. Really, really love it. This color is very pretty. Perfect for the spring, very like soft girl vibes. And so yeah, really happy with this. I love red and purple together, so I paired these two, this striped red and white shirt with this cardigan, and then my favorite skirt. I thought this was a really cute outfit. It would be nice for like a cooler spring day because this cardigan is actually quite thick, even though it doesn't maybe look like it. It's pretty warm. Definitely love this cardigan though. Very excited about it. I think this was full price, so it was probably in the neighborhood of $5. This next outfit is potentially my favorite thing I've ever thrifted. Potentially? What the heck? Oh, both of these pieces are thrifted this time around. This gorgeous, ethereal looking shirt and this incredible vintage skirt. I'm in love. This is so pretty. I haven't really felt this pretty in a long time. I have never... This is the point of clothes, guys. To make you just feel beautiful. Like, clothes are just for you. Whatever makes you feel lovely and excited and beautiful, and boy, oh freaking boy, is this doing it for me. So let's start with this beautiful skirt. This is a lovely bright green vintage skirt. Now you guys know that I tend to err on the side of like earthy toned things most of the time, but it's spring and I'm feeling adventurous. So as you saw by that lavender cardigan that I just showed you, I've been wanting to try out some brighter colors, some more pastels, some more vibrant spring kind of colors. So I saw the skirt and I've never been so happy with the purchase. This is in a size petite 14, which is perfect for me. I'm 5'4", so that's right on the edge between petite and standard. So usually petite skirts and dresses fit me just fine, and oh my gosh, this is the perfect length, the perfect fit. I love it so much. Holy moly. This might be like my favorite thing I've thrifted. Maybe ever. This outfit as a whole. I just love it so, so much. Then moving on up, I have on this beautiful white top. Now I picked this up thinking this would work really, really well for like royalty core, maybe even Austencore, or even cottagecore, fantasy core type of stuff, like all that whole realm of clothing aesthetics. It also kind of reminded me of a pirate shirt, something that potentially Keira Knightley would wear in Pirates of the Caribbean. I was picturing this underneath like maybe a underbust corset or some sort of corset dress or pinafore, and I thought that would be so cute, but I love it with this skirt. And I do think that this would look really cute, sort of styled in that very like sort of peasant pirate type of style. The skirt was actually, I do believe, half off, so that would make it approximately $3. And then this top here was full price, so it was probably in the ballpark of like $5 to $6. Okay, here's the next outfit, a very different vibe. Let me style this really quickly because while I do think that this overall dress is cute, it is a bit shapeless. So let me grab a belt to put on quickly. Okay, yes, this is it. This is the way. Oh my gosh. This is serving me Lily James as young Donna in Mamma Mia 2 vibes. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm obsessed with this look. This is actually so cute. Honestly, upon first glance, I was a bit taken aback. I wasn't sure I was really gonna like it that much, but once I chucked on this belt, it changed the game. Accessories are game changers, no doubt. If ever you're not sold on something, try some different accessories out and see if maybe it makes you fall in love with it a little bit more. So let me show you the thrifted pieces here. So obviously, like I said, this denim dress is thrifted, and also so is this flouncy blouse underneath. It has a very similar sleeve structure, a bell sleeve situation going on, just like the other shirt that I just showed you guys. But this one's not off the shoulder. It comes all the way up to the top. Again, I've just been really drawn to these fun floaty sleeves lately, and also I love this color. Beside this pink wall behind me, all of the other walls in my room are actually pretty much this color. It's a really beautiful, like warm, creamy, rich white type of color. So I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite colors. It's just such a random color to be your favorite, but I love cream. I think it's just such a pretty color that brings me a lot of joy and warmth and just makes me feel cozy, if that makes sense. So yeah, really love the color of this blouse. This whole outfit is giving me, like I said, Mamma Mia vibes, but also just like straight up like hippie vibes, which Donna is kind of a hippie, so makes sense. I really freaking like this. So I'm happy with this outfit. This dress here is a perfect length for me. It's a midi length. This is the size 14-16. And it is vintage, which is why I was so shocked that it is quite oversized on me, because I am a size 12 on average, which means in vintage, I'm a size 16 usually. So I was shocked that this was oversized at all. But this, like I said, is a size 14-16, is from the brand Faded Glory, and it does look like a vintage tag on the inside. And then this blouse here is from a brand called John Paul Newman. Is that right? I don't remember if that's right or not. I think that's right. I think that's what the blouse is from, and that's in a size extra large. So it fits really well. Also a slight bit oversized, but not too crazy oversized. It's a good fit for me. Okay, so now actually let me show you the shirt without this dress over top of it so you can actually get a good idea. Really leaning into that hippie vibe, I decided to throw on this little peasant skirt here. This, again, like I said, was a style. Peasant skirts became really popular in the 80s and 90s once again. So it was kind of one of those things that like sort of started to fade out of popularity, but didn't fully, and then resurged, because these were very popular in the 60s and 70s as well. So yeah, peasant skirts. I decided that I would just, like I said, lean into that sort of hippie vibe. So I put this top here with this brown peasant skirt that I thrifted a long time ago now. So overall, really love this blouse. I think it's super pretty. Like I said, love the color. And I think it's a nice oversized fit. It's not like too oversized or it makes me feel like I don't have any like shape anymore, which is just not something that I really love. If that's something that you like, that's awesome too. So I guess let's move on to the next outfit. Okay, this outfit is more 90s than I realized, I think. I got it thinking I could wear this over top of really cute blouses. It could work as like a pinafore, but this is like super 90s. I thought I was hemming this because I didn't think I was gonna like the length, because when I was holding it up to myself, it was literally dragging on the ground. But looking at myself in the mirror here, I don't mind the length. Now, as you guys can see, there's a lot of gapping going on, which I don't really understand, because while it is like the perfect fit, there is room literally everywhere, like everywhere. Just a small amount, but enough, but there shouldn't be gapping. So one of you guys actually asked if I could show you guys the next time I did this, how I sew down the front of things. when there is gapping. So the criteria for this is basically you have to be able to pull it on over your head, because once it's sewn, I mean, obviously you can pull out the seams, it's a non-issue, but like once it's sewn, you're not going to be able to use the buttons. So because I was able to just slip this on over my head without any issues, what I'm going to do is just pin this in place and put a seam just all the way down the dress so that there is no gapping. It basically eliminates that problem. So let's jump over to my sewing machine really quickly and I'll show you guys how I fix this. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to thread your machine with some matching thread. I just have some white thread on since there is a white grid pattern here, so it felt like it was okay. So the next thing that you can do is you can pin it all the way down. So you can just take either a pin like this, or you can use silk pins, which are these really tiny ones. These are just good for delicate fabrics. This is not a super delicate fabric, so I'm just going to use a regular pin. And basically you just want to make sure that the fabric is perfectly lined up in a straight line all the way down, and then you can pin it together so that it doesn't slide as you're sewing it. So I just pop the pin in there, and now I'm gonna just add a line of pins all the way down, making sure to grab both layers of fabric. One way that you can tell that you're lining it up correctly is if you can see there's a seam here and there's a seam here. You kind of want those to overlap. If it's sewn correctly, they should overlap so that you don't see both seams when they're pinned together. Now in the past, I've actually taken the buttons off to make this easier for like sewing, but I'm gonna try to not have to take them off because it's honestly a pain in the ass to sew them back on. So we're just gonna try to sew it with the buttons on. I think it should be okay. So you're literally just gonna do a straight stitch. I'm gonna do mine on the smallest stitch I can so that it's the least visible. All right, and once you've sewn all the way down, you can just trim the excess thread. Also, always make sure to back stitch so that it secures your stitch. So yeah, now if you look closely, it's probably very hard to see since it blends in pretty well. There's a seam going all the way down the front. So let's see how it turned out. Okay, so this is how it turned out. This is incredibly see-through, so I did actually put some like workout leggings on underneath. But here it is. So now of course if you sew it, you have to know that you want it like buttoned all the way up. If you didn't want it buttoned all the way up and it wasn't pulling at the top button, you could have easily started the seam here, and that way you can unbutton this top button if you wanted. But I sewed it all the way up and down, and I think it turned out pretty good. There's obviously like a really clear difference. It's not like pulling anymore, and it still fits perfectly. I was able to slide it over my head, so it worked out perfectly. This dress is quite see-through. So I'm gonna have to figure out some sort of solution for pairing stuff underneath it. Maybe it's like wearing a sort of lightweight dress underneath it with like short sleeves, because I think that would look cute maybe. But I don't know, I'll have to figure something out with this, but that's a little life hack for you. If something is pulling but you know it fits and you can slip it over your head, you can just sew a seam down all the way from top to bottom and it alleviates that problem. Okay, and finally, I have been looking for, and you guys would know this if you've been around for a while, I've been looking for the perfect white button-up shirt for ages. And I finally found it. I was being so picky about it. I wanted it to have like a specific type of collar. I wanted it to be made out of a specific type of material. I wanted it to have a very specific type of fit, and I finally found it, guys, and I'm so excited. So I think this one is vintage. It is from the Liz Claiborne brand. It is in a size 16-18, so it's just one size to two sizes too big on me, but it doesn't fit that way. If it's maybe just one size oversized, if that, but it's a really great fit. It's exactly how I wanted it to fit. So really happy with that. And it is just perfect. I've got on this cute little like academia looking outfit here I love so much. And actually this whole outfit is thrifted. This is my thing. A lot of people on the internet have been saying when it comes to white button-up shirts to look in like the men's button-up section, which totally makes sense because like there's obviously more variety there. Like there's more selection because it's a piece of clothing that men stereotypically wear more than women. However, I knew that for me specifically, I wanted one that was made for women because of the neck hole, the collar, and the like shape of how the shirt was cut. So essentially, like, men's shirts are just more like straight up and down, whereas like women's shirts are often cut inward more, so they're more like figure hugging, which is exactly what this one does, which obviously you guys can't see that, but trust and believe, trust and believe. But the other thing that I was so excited about was this collar. So in all of the men's button-up shirts that I've tried on, I've noticed that the collar is a bit shorter than what I actually am looking for. And I've also had a hard time finding like the right neck hole size, if that makes sense. This shirt happens to be so perfect. This collar is a bit more angular and a bit longer than what stereotypical button-up collared shirts look like, and the neck hole is a perfect size. This is also 100% cotton, so it's like the softest shirt ever. And it's just exactly what I was looking for. I can't wait to just style this all the time. If it's like one of the warmer months, of course I can just roll up my shirt sleeves and it is perfect. That's how I'm wearing it right now. And then of course this is like a great all year long shirt because you can always just unroll the sleeves and bada bing bada boom. It's perfect for winter and it's perfect for fall. So I'm absolutely so stoked that I was able to find this. I've been looking for at least 6 months now for the perfect one, and it was the collar that sold me on this. The last thing I got that I forgot to show you guys earlier is some valances that I'm actually going to be using for fabric. So let me come a little closer. So I picked up these valances here. I thought that this material was just so beautiful, and I think I want to try to make a puffy sleeve blouse out of this because I just think that would look so beautiful. The sort of very muted, sort of blushy tones and like grayish blue hues are just absolutely beautiful to me, and I think this would be absolutely perfect for a puffy sleeve blouse. I have 2 valances here, so I think there's plenty of fabric to do that. I might even be able to get a second garment out of it, so we shall see. All right guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I'm so freaking stoked about every single piece I got, and that doesn't always happen, but that is all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I am just dreaming of the day I'm able to find a full-on ball gown in a thrift store so I can just wear a ball gown in everyday life and live that royalty core lifestyle that I'm craving right now. But let me know what other aesthetics you guys want to see me thrift in the future, or if you just enjoyed this one, which is sort of just a hodgepodge of different aesthetic thrift with me type of things. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. It's totally free, and I'll let you know when I upload new videos every single Wednesday right now. Eventually we'll go back to Monday, but we're not quite there yet. Also, check me out on social media. I'm super active over on Instagram. I deleted Twitter because Twitter sucks, so. But I do have a Facebook page, so if you guys ever want to check my Facebook page out, I exist there too. I also have a TikTok, which I have been really enjoying lately. So yeah, if you guys want to check me out on social media, that's always linked down below. And I think that's all I have for you. So don't forget, it costs absolutely nothing to be kind. So be kind to yourself and others, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.